You guys were 0-3.
Oh, yeah.
Sam, 0-3. And here you are. You've won 4 out of the last 5 games, and you're headed back to the South Jersey Group 5 playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, that is a lot right there in one sentence. That's a lot. 0-3 after that Manalapan game, and we got whooped. All 3 sides of the ball. We let up a punt return for a touchdown. We had like 200 maybe total yards offense, and they scored at will. And we could have easily packed it in, but Coach is right, man. I mean, we didn't. We fought every day just like we did in August and September, and this whole month of October has been awesome. Starting from that huge win against Toms River East right here, followed by a good fight at the end there with Jackson Memorial. Played hard in the second half against Brick Township, and last week against Brick Memorial, a great 4-quarter effort, stayed in grind, and just like tonight, we stayed in grind. And, I mean, we're going to playoffs. I don't know how you can't be excited about that.
Has Chris Citarella been awesome defensively or what? I mean, he comes down with the game-winning interception when you guys beat Jackson. Now he gets that fumble when Lacey was driving the ball up to the 35 and trying to kill the clock.
Oh, yeah, we knew he would be a huge factor on the defensive side of the ball. That's why Coach made him a captain. I mean, he had some huge tackles against Mikey Golick. He had some big-time plays last week against Brick Memorial. That fumble there at the end, that was huge. I couldn't stop jumping up and down. I'm so happy for him. He's played an awesome season on the defensive side of the ball, and he's a guy that our whole defense can lean on at that safety position.
Now, you guys have been a running team throughout the year, but your passing game has really, really improved.
Yeah, I mean, we knew that coming into the season, me being a second year, a lot of these guys being a second year in the passing game, that we would be able to open some things up, but we needed a big strike. I mean, and that strike was huge tonight to go up 13-0 like that in the beginning of the game. I mean, they could have easily quit, and they didn't. They fought hard. I mean, they bounced back. Lacey is a good team. That's a great program we just beat. But definitely, yeah. I mean, we've always been a running team, but I never had any doubt this season that when we needed to pass the ball, we were going to go to it and we were going to succeed.
I know we were talking in the preseason, you mentioned to me that you're a Giants fan.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, remembering the 2011 team that probably shouldn't have made the playoffs, but snuck in, beat the Jets, and you know how that ended. So, you get in the tournament, and it's a new season from there.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I've seen so many underdogs. Everybody's seen so many underdogs in multiple sports, get to a point where they win and they're in, and they won and they got in and they made a little magic happen, and that's exactly what we're going to do. We needed to come up big after starting 0-3, and that's exactly what we did. We came up huge, and you never know. You're right. All you got to do is get to the dance, and anything can happen.
Only 3 Southern quarterbacks have won a playoff game in history. Kaiser, Sullivan, Higgins. Now you'll have an opportunity.
Oh yeah, and I cannot wait to join that crew. I mean, that's a real good crew of guys. Kaiser, Sullivan, and Danny Higgins. You watch them you can watch those videos on YouTube by Kevin Grick. You can see the kind of leaders they were, and that's exactly what I wanted to be. I didn't have to throw for 300 yards a game, as I knew I wouldn't. I just wanted to get out there when my number was called, make a play, and when my number wasn't called, manage. And that's exactly what I've done, and I'm ready to take these guys, and I know these guys are ready to take me right into the playoffs, and who knows.
Now, what can you guys do this week to stay focused with Toms River South coming in here Friday night? It's senior night, big game, not the playoff game, but you want to end the regular season on the right note.
Oh yeah, definitely. We're going to approach this week the same way we've approached every week this season. We're going to have we're going to look at we're going to clean up all the stuff we need to clean up from tonight on Monday. We're going to hit the practice field full gear Tuesday, Wednesday. And we're going to really practice hard and prepare and rep the stuff that we need to rep. And then Thursday, we're going to put it all into a game. We're going to put it all together in a game plan. We're going to come out and, we're going to defend our field the one last time. It doesn't have any playoff meaning, but, it has a lot of meaning to a lot of the seniors on this team that want to go out on this field against a team that spoiled our homecoming last year, 21-0,
Yep.
And defend this field and leave, with our heads held high.
Again, I can't tell you how happy I am for you guys. Once again, 0-3, and now here you are, 4-4, and And, I mean, don't forget, two of those losses, Toms River North, the number 1 team in the Shore, Manalapan, top 5 team.
Yeah, those were tough teams we played, tough teams. We definitely drew a real tough schedule. That Central game hurt us, but, we weren't going to let that dictate our season. We weren't going to let opening night on this field, week 0, we weren't going to let that dictate our season, and we haven't. Guys have forgotten about that game. No one remembers what the score was. We're just taking this 1 week at a time, just like we've done the last, 4 or 5 weeks. We've been on this roll, and we're ready to go for the playoffs.
All right, go have fun tonight, man.
Right.
You deserve it.
Thank
Great
you,
job.
Thank you.
Good job.